Freeway RICK ROSS. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. A little tired.
A little tired?
Yeah.
Just got in, right?
Yeah, been burning the candle from both ends.
Yeah. How's it out there in California?
Oh man, it was lovely when I left, like 78 degrees.
Oh, wow.
A little breeze.
Right. Then you come to New York, it's like scorching hot, right?
Ooh.
It's supposed to be the other way around, though. It's supposed to be 78 degrees here and scorching hot in California.
California is scorching hot.
No?
No.
So how do we get in the beaches and all that? Like, I see a lot of people with bikinis and all that over there.
When they go there with it's 75, 80 degrees, they
Oh,
go to
okay.
the beach.
Regardless.
That's hot though in LA.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Oh,
warm.
okay.
Yeah.
I've never been to LA, so I'm looking forward to coming to visit you.
You gotta come out there.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather is probably
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, okay.
Especially in the United States. I don't know if there's any place better than
In
it
Cali?
comes down to the weather. Yeah, the weather's usually the same.
Okay.
You know, daytime 75, 80.
Mm-hmm.
At night, maybe drop down to 60. You know,
Oh, okay.
when you
So
need
get a little
jacket.
breezy
A
out
little
there.
breezy, but you know, the weather's not.
Yeah, you so mild-mannered, man. That's what's up, man.
Well, you gotta be like that.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm a humble dude, too, though.
Yeah, if you ain't humble, you know, you can't go to places, you know.
No doubt.
Most people will get offensive, you
No
know.
doubt.
Start putting up their guard.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, when you stay humble, you know,
Mm-hmm.
people invite you in.
No doubt. I was, not too long ago, I had interviewed JandHVideoz, and, you know, was talking more about the youth and giving back to the community. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, that's mandatory, man, to really get back to the kids because the kids are the future. You
That's
know?
right.
Once the last kid is gone, you know, that's it, it's over. So,
No doubt.
we gotta save the kids, we gotta get them to a place to where they can keep civilization going. You know?
Right.
Because, like I said, it's in their hands, you know, it's only a matter of time before, you know, I'll be gone
And I'll be gone.
and you'll be gone.
That's right.
And, you know, the people around us will be gone.
That's
So,
right.
you know, we're gonna pass on what we got to the kids, and
Okay.
it'll be lost.
Now, the question I have for you is like, if it was one thing that you wanted the kids to learn from you, what would it be?
It's never too late to start over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's really
All right.
never too late to start over, man. No matter where you at, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in life, you know, you can start
You
over.
can start over.
Yeah.
That's right. I know the whole situation with the rapper Rick Ross.
William Roberts.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I gotta, yeah, that's right.
His mom and daddy named him William Roberts.
And
He named himself Rick Ross.
he's named himself Rick Ross. And I didn't know that until I read the article and until I did my research. Like, all I knew was what the persona was and what he put out there. And when I did my research and reading more about the situation, my question to you is, what would have been the best way to handle that situation with yourself? Like, if you took your whole being out of who you are now, you was him, like, how would you?
First of all, Rick Ross couldn't be nobody else.
No, never. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
He
talk.
may borrow some traits from people from time to time, but
Right.
he don't want to be nobody else. He wants
Right.
to be Rick Ross, you know.
Right.
So that's the first thing. It would be hard for me to say, you know, how would I become somebody else? You know?
Right.
It's tough. I mean, it's okay to borrow
Right.
from somebody, you know, use their traits,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, but to really just want to drop your whole history and
Mm-hmm.
take on somebody else's history is really,
Crazy.
it's crazy and it's kind of disrespectful not only to you but to your whole family. Man.
Right.
It's like, you know, my father wasn't nothing, my mama wasn't nothing, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be this guy because his mom and dad did a good job. You know, his people did a good job of putting him on track. So
Right.
it's kind of like, you know, what kind of mentality do you have, you know, to want
Be somebody else.
to
Well,
stuff?
when you, I mean, like, and I hate to say this because I never thought that rap would become like a WWF, like, for you to actually take someone else's name and then, you know, become that whole person. And is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, how can you come to somebody and say, yo, but you know, Rick, man, I want to pay homage to you or whatever, whatever. Like, I know you're feeling a certain way already from me taking your whole thing. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you fix something like that?
Well, you know, the first thing, like what I feel, you know, he should have came to me like a man and asked me, you know, because it's guys in LA that go to the big homies and say, man, I want to be little you, I want to represent you. You know, but they come in and they get the blessings. You know, but just to go out and do it, and when these dudes do that, they put in some type of work. You know, they earn that.
Right.
You know, you just don't go in and claim somebody's name without putting in some type of work. You know, without earning that. You know, when he's in, oh yeah, that's my little homie. You know, he deserves it. I like him. You know? He gets down. You know, for whatever reason and whatever field it is. You know, but he's done his thing to earn that name. But you know, just for a guy just to come up and just put himself in that position, you know, I want to be little you, and he don't even show you no homage or no respect, you know, really disrespectful in a lot of ways, is really bizarre to me.
Is there any way of fixing that? Is there any way of repairing the situation?
Well, you know, the first thing is you know, is acknowledging it, that it happened. And the second thing is financial, you know. You benefited financially off of this. And I felt that I should have been, you know, put in the loop, you know. Right. You know, definitely. Like some guys go take the heist off or something that you had set up, you know, you got a cut coming. So,
that's right.
You know, he pulled off a heist. You know, with my persona, my name, you know, my likeness, and I feel that I should get a cut out of it.
No doubt. Okay. Going back to the youth, man. I have 3 boys of my own, and they're grown up. We got JandHVideoz here. JandHVideoz, is there something that you would want to ask Rick Ross and give you the platform to ask him one question? One.
My question would be like, damn, that was a hard question. Got a little thing to do. I don't know, like,
Take your time, like, you know, rush.
I don't know, did you ever like picture being here at this point, like, of your life, like when you was like,
good question.
Like saying you was towards, maybe not my age, probably a little bit older, but like, did you ever picture yourself here, like?
When I was your age, I never thought I would be involved in drugs. You 17, right?
Yeah, I'm 17.
When I was 17, my dreams was going to college, playing on the tennis circuit. That's what I thought I would be doing. My life did a turn in a matter of days. It took a turn, you know, my whole future, like, just took a spin in like 2 days, 3 days. It was like I'm going down this direction, and then all of a sudden I just make a U-turn, and I'm going in a total direction. So no, I never thought to, never wanted to, you know, be in a Trump building or being somebody to go around and talk to people about drugs, because I didn't know nothing about drugs. You know, at 17, I knew nothing about drugs. Didn't know what it looked like, didn't know what it smelled like, didn't know how much money it would make. So, no, not at your age. After I got 19 and start, you know, dabbling in the business, you know, things started to open up and I started to see, you know, different things. But I didn't know I would be in a position like this until after I was in prison.
Now, good question. Is there anything that you would like to let the people know out there that we don't know already? Freeway Enterprise, Get Money Magazine, whatever it is that
you know, check out all those, freewayenterprise.com, Get Money Magazine, hit me up on my Twitter, Freeway Ricky, Facebook, but I can't take no more friend requests. Sorry about that. I got dog out too, so
yeah, I don't like that, so I can't take it anymore.
Yeah,
Damn, I need to be on your level.
The other thing is, you know, America is in trouble right now. The economy is terrible.
Right.
The job situation is bad, and it's going to take all of us in America to tighten our belts up and to get smart
No.
in order for us to put our country back on track, because it's not going to get any better if we just keep letting it roll the way it's rolling.
Right.
So everybody out there got to become critical thinkers and be ready to make our country better.
Okay. I have a question for you. My one question. You know, I have my own radio station, my own radio show with college radio, and I'm also doing internet radio with the Matrix Studios. Like, what's your advice to me to becoming one of the leading guys in this type of industry, and what to look out for?
Well, it's really simple, you know. Work hard and smart.
Okay.
Make lots of friends. Stay humble. And people they're gonna just like you.
Okay. Right.
You know, you do those things you can't lose. You know, start going to all the events so you get the best interviews.
Okay.
Let people see your face. Let them get to know you. You know, everything else gonna take care of itself. You can't be doing this for money.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't be doing it for the money, because if you're only doing it for the money, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You gotta really love what you're doing right now.
And I do. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate that. All right.
One.
Yeah, man. Yo, you already know, Freeway Rick Ross in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to V. That's what I call her. All right. Give Money Magazine.
Cody. Shout out to Cody.
Cody doing this thing. You know what I mean?
Off the hook.
Off the hook in the building.
Yeah. Been showing mad love. Oh yeah, y'all be on the lookout for crack in the system. And that has two meanings. Figure it out. We might have to have, man, New York.
JandHVideoz, the whole Velasquez family. Yo, we here doing it big. Catch y'all later, all right?